Coronavirus prevention starts with each of us. In addition to the obvious tips of avoiding public events, travel, and those with suspected coronavirus, there are simple steps you can take to reduce your risk. First, know the symptoms and when they are cause for concern. Next, practice these vital tips for coronavirus prevention. Coronavirus symptoms. 1. First, it causes a sore throat that generally lasts 3 to 4 days. 2. Next, coronavirus mixes with nasal fluid and mucus. It can enter the trachea and make its way to the lungs. This usually causes pneumonia. This period lasts another 5 to 6 days. 3. During the pneumonia infection, patients also experience a high fever and more difficulty breathing. 4. Of note, as it progresses, the nasal and lung congestion does not feel like a normal cold. It's more like not being able to breathe and drowning. It's absolutely imperative to seek immediate medical attention if you have these symptoms. 10 vital tips for coronavirus prevention. 1. Runny nose and sputum mean you likely have a common cold and not the coronavirus. If you have a runny nose, it's still best to stay home and not spread the cold, but this is different than coronavirus. 2. If you have a dry cough and no runny nose, these more in line with coronavirus pneumonia symptoms. By the time you develop noticeable symptoms, the disease may have progressed. A great way to self-check your lungs each day before symptoms appear is to take a deep breath and hold it for more than 10 seconds while in an environment of clean air. If you can hold it without coughing, tightness, discomfort, or stiffness, your lungs are without the fibrosis caused by the virus. If coronavirus is active, you will likely not be able to hold your breath for long without coughing and discomfort. 3. The coronavirus is killed by heat. Use hot water, get as much sunlight as possible, and boil or steam anything you believe could be contaminated. 4. Maintain distance between yourself and others, at least 5 feet and preferably 10 feet. A sneeze that contains the coronavirus will have droplets that travel up to 10 feet before they are no longer airborne and contagious. Avoiding close contact with others is a vital coronavirus prevention measure. 5. The coronavirus can live on different surfaces for different amounts of time. It can live on metal surfaces for 12 or more hours. Disinfect the surfaces, if possible, and wash your hands after any contact. 6. The coronavirus can live on fabric for 6 to 12 hours. If you come in contact with suspicious fabric, wash your hands. Normal laundry soap will suffice to disinfect the fabric. 7. Choose warm drinking water over cold and avoid ice water. All viruses hate warm water. 8. Washing your hands is likely the most important defense you have. The virus can live on your skin for 5 to 10 minutes. Think of all the times you touch your face, others, and surfaces in just the time. Make sure to keep your hands away from your face and wash your hands frequently. You can also use sanitizer when unable to wash with soap and water. 9. Gargling with salt water is a great precaution as well. Try 1/8–1/4 teaspoon of salt per 8 ounces warm water. 10. The coronavirus is most harmful if it can get from your mouth down your airways and to your lungs. Drinking water frequently can help. Drink at least every 10 to 15 minutes. Water forces anything your mouth and esophagus down to your stomach, where you have powerful acid to kill viruses. Do not let your mouths become dry. Bottom line. While the coronavirus is spreading across the globe and causing fear, remember that there are many preventative measures you can take. First, know the symptoms and seek immediate medical attention if possible. In the meantime, practice these preventative measures and share with others, as we all depend on each other to stay healthy.